Your what it do, y'all? Welcome to your live exclusive tarot report for Capricorn season. Let's get it. Glad to be back. All right. Shout out to those of y'all in the chat. I think this is the first live exclusive tarot report that we have on Instagram as well. So shout out to those of y'all joining in on Instagram. Okay. This is actually a YouTube exclusive. Holy shit. Where'd you find this? Shout out to all the God Squad members. The pick a card reading we'll be doing next week is also a part of this tier. There we go. So we're going to do 3 spreads right quick. At the end, of course, I will do live readings. And what we're going to do moving forward from here is that I do have my paper call. So for those of you who would like a quick card reading after, or maybe you want me to pull a card, I could start doing that next week, if not even after this live. But after a live like this, I'll have some time available. All right. Oh, it's not 3 yet. Okay. But other than that, I hope you guys are doing amazingly. I have with me resting bitch face. It has served me throughout the last decade. And I just thank God for my Taurus rising. Shout out to the Virgo and Capricorn risings, the more matured and higher versions of resting bitch face. We are indeed out here. Okay. Yeah. I hope you're prepared for this next frontier into the next era, spanning overwards at the very least 20 years. So yeah, it's going to be very alien, and I think by definition weird. I think in 10 years we'll be looking at this period as, wow, this is relatively normal. And yeah, so the first spread we'll do, of course, in an era like this, we do need to prepare. This is cyclically going to, take its time to step in, adjust perspective, and then really go forward. So let's see how we're going to prepare. What the first message, card drop. I don't always do this. This card drop. Oh, 2 card drop. But we'll look into what it is, what message, what direction we're going with this. All right. And let me put my tarot spin on this. These are the 2 cards that fell on the ground. And we have the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So this is initiating the year with a brand new project, okay? A project that requires teamwork. This is literally Lord of Material Work. And the Ace of Cups is literally a brand new, fresh start and feeling. Some of you are really going to fall in love with a new work project, something that's actually fun to do. This is renewal. So this can take what you're already doing and going back to the basics of it and starting a new phase of this. This is, I think, if we had the Ace of Wands as a passionate rekindling, but the Ace of Cups is something very heartfelt that you actually genuinely love. This can also represent marriage, because the 3 of Pentacles represents 2 people working together. This could be a very practical, step forward where you and someone platonically or romantically are moving forward on a practical project. Maybe they're a writer, you're a performer, and you develop a genuine bond over making classic music together casually. Okay. So look at this. This is Mars in Capricorn. The Ace of Cups is a spiritual awakening. This is just what fell out my deck. The cards literally said, shut the fuck up, peace dealer, and show them this. Like, they didn't even let me shuffle. And it's already saying more than I've said in 5 minutes. So that's why I just have the rest of the tarot is talking shit already. So I'm just going to get through this reading, whatever I can. But this is very revealing. Any new business ventures, if you haven't, make one up right now. It doesn't have to be extravagant. The Three of Pentacles is still, just beginning. It's taking the Ace and the Two, and now you're freelancing or you're working with a team. Okay. But can I be honest with you? This looks like a fresh start. This looks like it can't fail. All right. This looks like if it fails, you really just wanted it to fail. Like you didn't feel like doing anything. And the Ace of Cups is a new feeling, it's literally you're renewing new feelings about this. That's what thank you. This was what I wanted to say, and receive and claim. Forest Fairy Tarot, this is going to be one of these type of readings. This deck has been giving me an attitude because I rarely use the deck. As soon as I pulled it out, it's like, oh, Forest Fairy Tarot gives you new tarot cards. You don't want to. Yes, it's been talking shit for a minute. It's one of my best decks, though. It's the Hermetic Tarot deck. I think it's just the deck is screaming, hey, we not playing around this tarot report. I'm about to go in. That's the deck saying this. Normally, I'm like, these are just cards. These are just cards. No, the deck is like, I'm about to go in. The peace dealer just pulling it for me, like, chill, relax, chill. Got the tune from the jump, bro. I didn't even know decks could have an attitude. This is ridiculous. Relax, buddy. I will use you more. Yeah, the Hermetic Tarot does not play. I'll be forgetting every time. Okay, so let's see this underlying theme for Capricorn season. Oh my fucking God, dude. All right, this is your last chance. This is your last chance, guys. Look at this. Look at this. The Lord of the Root of the Powers of Earth. This is literally new money. This is your last chance. You need a dip. You need to leave from this. If you don't want the unadulterated truth, because I say I don't sugarcoat, but sometimes I see a card I don't like, and I will try and spin it real quick. This deck is not playing around. It's the Capricorn season. You might want to leave if you don't want like it straight. If you don't want like this profound, this is your last chance to leave. Because once I start the reading, you are in this vortex now. Okay, just saying. The underlying theme of Capricorn money is get money. Why not? This is literally new financial ventures. It is literally predicated on you have just begun a new and healthy reading, a new and healthy beginning. You have made your first expense towards a new investment. It's time to get this bread. It's literally like you've passed go in Monopoly and you're collecting 200. In fact, what's under this? Strength. So yeah, there's a lot of passion behind this. This isn't the 10 of Pentacles. That's like a $10 million portfolio, right? With different investments. But like this can very well lead to there. That's the underlying theme, the principle throughout this Capricorn season that's preparing to conclude, right? So we could say that this seed is actually completion of what you did the year prior. So it's like you're bringing all that, boom, and you're reinvesting into something new. Okay, but I'm gonna be honest with you. This is also earthly power. This is the root and powers of earth. So Capricorn season is activating a real earthly power that is unique to you and only you. And it's like a seed that the more you do is going to grow and grow. This is a godly power. This is a supernatural power. This isn't just like a superpower. This is something that it is consistently applicable, and moving forward will add on to what you're already doing. So, okay, this is it. It's the last chance. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Thank you, Shri. So we do have the Seven of Cups, the Lord of illusionary success. And that's something to be said, because that's the main lesson of this Capricorn season. Are you distracted by a version of success that's not truly successful, but maybe what you're guided, influenced, or pushed to believe? This is also substance abuse and escapism, but it's also creative visualization. It's being presented with a bunch of opportunities and recognizing that all that glitters is not gold. And after this card is the Eight of Cups, where you walk away from emotional investments, and then the Nine of Cups of satisfaction, your wish come true. So this is very interesting, because you don't want to let distractions stop you from this new investment. However, what this is also saying is that your fantasies are realizing themselves. The raw potential of your deepest fantasies are actualizing themselves. And as the different facets of what you want come through, you can't be distracted by what you may be tempted to want, but hone in on what you want to see through the solution. Because this is like a cast of your imagination, and beyond that is what you want. But while you're imagining that, you don't want to get lost in it, if that makes sense. Okay. So the challenge of this season is the Emperor. Can't make this up, dude. So Seven of Cups can also be like being online or working online. Now, here's the thing. The challenge to this is getting your shit together. It's the Emperor. It's putting down your feet and your cojones. So this is really lit, because now the challenge of the Emperor is to, of course, through this, you see all these pleasures, through this distraction, maintaining your power and authority. Okay? Because it's behind the Emperor. Really, I'm supposed to put it like this, right? But it's behind the Emperor. So it doesn't mean they're abstaining. It's that they're still focused on what they're doing. In maintaining the discipline and authority necessary, you're actually going to be able to actualize more of these fantasies. Now, let's actually composite put this. This may not, you may think right now this won't apply to you, but this is talking about working online. This is talking about new money towards online work, right? Like a Airbnb business, where primarily you're using an app to really interface your work, right? This is a technological advancement, but this is organizing online work, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups is very unconventional. And while it doesn't necessarily have to be affixed to online, for those of you who are personally in, businesses that you see real people, it's moving online. Like it's probably going to be something where it's like, hey, we have to do this on Zoom. You know what I'm saying? So the challenge with the Emperor is now, while you're in this more unregulated space, maintain discipline, pretty much. But it's more than that. Own this shit, because this is your seed, right? So it's literally saying that you're literally saying through me to channel back to you, you got this. Just keep it up. Now, the foundation of this is the Nine of Pentacles. So you're sitting on money. This is Lord of Material Gain. And why is this important? We're going from the Ace to the Nine. So the Nine of Pentacles is Venus and Virgo, right? This is just expendable income that's all independently made. So you're not broke here, okay? You're not broke here. The Nine of Pentacles will isolate themselves to get this paper. All right. They're lonely with $100 bills all around them. I know, it's just so lonely. Okay. But like, it's really speaking more of the gain that this juncture and venture is going to come into. And once again, it's going to be very easy to get distracted. It's going to be very easy to get distracted and use all this money for extracurricular activity, to buy this, to smoke this, or do that, where, you know, just do it in moderation. If we got the temperance, we get that too. But the emperor is just making sure it's literally an example of this is someone selling white girl, okay? And with the 7 of Cups, the temptation of is right there. But instead, the emperor sells the product and they don't touch it once, right? It's right there. They're surrounded by drugs, but they don't play with the work. And now they're sitting on a lot of money and they're re up on it. I don't know who needed to hear that. But we do have the 8 of Wands. It's coming in swift. This is Mercury in Sagittarius that's behind the sun in Capricorn sun. Can't make this up. You saw me shuffle. So this is the swiftness unconscious to you that everything's coming in. And you may not necessarily be aware of how quickly these things are coming in for you. You do have people who are jealous for whatever reason and will just put down your character because they don't have substance and they're big mad. You put them on a superhero arc because they're Superman, but like that's bullshit. So you're gonna really experience that a lot of that anxiety was projected and never you. And then you're going to, you know, this is you coming forward from you unblocking these blockages, but just really quick information. Something important to keep in mind. So the crown to this reading is the Ace of Swords. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is just a whole new thought process. So the victory is on your side. This is the truth, the unadulterated truth. We have the new ideas. So there's already a lot of good luck. This is based, the underlying theme is new, healthy beginning, new investments. And the crown of this is a new thought because it's like, okay, there's a new way forward, right? An extra income stream, okay? This is looking pretty fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty dope. That Ace of Swords is clearing the way forward of any doubt. There's no doubt looking forward. Like you literally need to see this. The Emperor is keeping it forward. There's no doubt. There's moving forward. You're unapologetic. The Ace of Swords is unapologetic because like nobody knows how rich you are right now. The 9 of Pentacles is within. There's certain things that you may not even be aware of that you're this rich. And some of you are aware. So you're very unapologetic about the new ideas you're getting ready to pioneer moving forward. And it's victory. No, you're smoking everyone in the debate. And the challenge of the Emperor is to maintain that authority. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, because people are going to be trying you and people are going to be surprised every time by how quickly you smoke them. Because, and as you're smoking them, your eyes are on the prize. You're not caught up in the fanfare. You're just like, next. So what do we have next in this next step? The nodes are currently switching too far. Very good question. Coming into February, they'll actually switch entirely. So where do we have this? We have the 2 of Pentacles. Just like I said, woo, woo, it's up. It's up. Oh, this is fire. New income streams. You're investing in different income streams. So the 2 of Pentacles is you're looking forward, juggling different juggling different opportunities. Okay. And if one falls down, you just focus on the other one. So this is talking about trusting your instincts. The 2 of Pentacles moving forward is you're having so much fun with what you do. And that's that Ace of Pentacles. You're turning hobbies into paying activity, right? You're so good at what you're doing. It almost looks like you're just playing around. But when it comes down to it, you know your shit. And now, because we're talking about that Ace of Pentacles that's stepping into the Two of Pentacles, very quickly this Capricorn season, you are activating self-sustainability through hustles or through active work you're stepping into. You're taking this investment and you're making it work for you. Let's actually go deeper into this. I love how I can do this literally in your face with tarot. With fucking tarot cards. That is insane. So check this out. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is literally me creating a new product, right? The Two of Pentacles is me now buying and selling, buying and selling. How can I take what I have and instantly with the two, we start working it? And we can say that Two of Pentacles is like a freelance, right? Let's say the Ace of Pentacles is I write for people. Now the Two of Pentacles is writing. And now the Three of Pentacles are different Two of Pentacles people coming together. Like, okay, I'll write for you. You can shoot for me, right? Teamwork. And then the Four of Pentacles after that is wealth, like a shared material gain. So this 1 to 4 set, we've just literally showed you the Ace to the Two, Jupiter and Capricorn. You are quite literally moving forward, going to take this new investment and you're going to be able to let it multiply for you. This is literally unlocking infinite income. Now, this only multiplies the more hands-on you are on it, okay? It's going to be multiple income streams. The more hands-on you're on it, the more you're going to see this money multiply. The Emperor is very fixated on maintaining the structure so that this doesn't become unstable. All right. And you're sitting on your own independent wealth that you have quite literally, through hard work, made possible. Okay. So that's really dope. That's really dope. That's really dope. I'm very excited about the Two of Pentacles, because a lot of your hard work is paying off. The Two of Pentacles is showing more of your expertise by how like you could just pick up and make bread that you need. And your ability to do that is going to be enhanced because of this Ace of Swords new direction. Like there's a new thought around this that's either coming to you or you're literally thinking of. So you're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. Damn, this reading is ridiculous. Capricorn season is really about the money. You're literally showing up as the Knight of Pentacles, which don't sleep. There's the King of Pentacles that has his yachts and all these, corporate buildings because he owns all these restaurants. The Knight of Pentacles is making like 7 figures a year. Like the Knight of Pentacles is like the manager of that money. You're being reliable, you're being consistent. So that lets us know you're going to maintain a very responsible approach to this new cycle. I wouldn't even say it's the most boring of the nights. It's the realest for sure, because this one keeps all their money. You know what I mean? This is Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles is you taking a methodical and careful approach to what it is you're activating here. And it's you kind of counting a lot of cash. It is the richest night for sure. I mean, they're all pretty rich, but the Knight of Pentacles wealth is so much more consistent. Like Sag will get the most money, but then they can also lose half of that like in 2 weeks, but they'll still make it back. And Pisces wished for a genie to be wealthy. So like it is what it is. But what do we have around you? We have the Eight of Swords. Pisces works hard too. Pisces works very hard too. Let me take that back. Pisces works very hard. The Eight of Swords is you feeling stuck. So I feel like some of you don't realize that you're rich as fuck. I feel like some of you might be doing this Virgo perfectionist thing, either where you're nerfing yourself and you're trying to make yourself look like you're more stuck than you are, or you're so caught up on trying to be perfect, you don't even realize this latent equity and wealth that is stemming from you. So the Eight of Swords is not you. The Eight of Swords is Jupiter and Gemini. You're inundated with so much ideas. You're inundated with so much different ideas and possibilities. you're going to really, with the Ace of Swords, cut through limiting beliefs that will pretty much help you realize how much more. Oh, okay. Venus and Aquarius. The guidance is the Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. So so now I can see that Eight of Swords is projected. You have a lot of hating ass motherfuckers. And that's where the Ace of Swords comes in. Like, you're going to completely wreck shop. I like how this showed up the way it did. Like, we have all this energy moving forward. You've been given this ideas, but here's the negative talk. Like, oh, you're being arrogant. You're being arrogant. You know what I mean? Like, you're being disrespectful, and it could cloud your vision. Like, am I doing something wrong? And the Ace of Swords is your higher self. Like, tell them to shut the fuck up talking to you. Like, the Emperor part of you is saying, tell them to shut the fuck up talking to you. So the Five of Swords is all this miscommunication. It's active, blatant miscommunication to pretend like they don't know what you're talking about. And this can have you feeling stuck. Like, is it you doing something wrong? This is very malicious, hating energy. So there's certain advice I can give you. The Five of Swords is saying, as you can see, this Emperor is not focused on this chitter chatter. Okay, it's not focused on this arguments. It's focused on getting this bread. I'm just joking. It's even looking beyond the money. It's focused on the purpose, right? So what you can do is take your sword and behead those who are trying to get in your head mentally. You can go the crash out approach, where you're just letting them know, shut the fuck up talking to me. You're beneath me. You can go full on condescending, or you could play mind games, or you can just decide that that's beneath you and you're not going to engage with that, because it's a blatant miscommunication attempt. It's blatant to just kind of get you frazzled and trick you out your position. But you have the Ace of Swords. You know what the truth is. You're speaking the truth. So that the more you kind of play with that Five of Swords, the more the Eight of Swords will kind of block stuff for you. It's not in a sense where it's like, oh, bad people are trying to block your way. It's more so the consequence of you killing shit and how uncomfortable it can make people, right? Venus just left Aquarius. So miscommunication may be spurred because of this new idea that you are expressing. And I do kind of feel like for some of you, this is you telling people off in a way they've never been told off before. So just be mindful of that. This could be how you're breaking through it. I think others of you, you're going to just kind of, you're not going to let it really affect you because you understand that that's what it is. So let's see what the outcome here is. Outcome we have is the Foolish Man. This is not bad. This is a pretty solid reading. The outcome we have is just a brand new era. It's a new adventure. I think that's what could be creating this tension, because the Foolish Man is working contrary to anything conventional and anything that's normal. And this can now really upset people who have a vision of you with which you're running contrary to that vision. You're not really doing what fits in their traditions, but see, this is where things get really weird. When it comes time to bring real things about you, you conduct yourself very perfectly. You conduct your business very proper. They can't say you're not getting paid. They can't say that you don't do good work. So now they have to kind of make shit up. Let me just be honest with you. They have to completely make shit up and create miscommunication. So the Fool card here is coming into a brand new adventure around financial business ventures. Okay. And this being the overarching message for Capricorn season, I think is complete. Because coming into Aquarius season, this is where we're going to awaken a brand new cycle collectively since the 1700s, which is, really opening. And with this new idea and new money, you're going to be breaking through. These are all swords cards. So this is all chitter chatter. It's all like, people talking slick, but you're not focused on that. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of there's income for you, but what we're looking at is the way you make this income, the ease of a fit. With the Two of Pentacles, it's you being able to do a full-time job remotely. Like, what if your traditional business is saying, hey, you all need to work remotely now? You, as the emperor, you need more discipline to account for the fact that you're not going to be micromanaged. And the Seven of Cups could open up a lot more distractions. But now you have so much more ease of how it is you make money that opens up so much more freely. And I think that friction is in communicating how that looks like and what new adventure you make with that. So yeah, that was freaking awesome. That was pretty dope. I like that. So let's see. The next reading I'm gonna do. All right. We're gonna do a Venus and Pisces relationship spread. Yeah. And then we'll do a career legacy spread. Although the first one kind of felt like that. That was pretty dope, guys. Christina, I got your Cash App, and A Romero, I got your Cash App. Beautiful. So at the end, I will do the live reading for you guys. For anyone else who would like one, please feel free. Interesting. Oh, Christina, thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's see what we got. How did you guys feel about that first reading? If we want to do some quick reflection, I think that was pretty cool. I think there's a lot of unconscious stress you can release. It's like if there's ever this voice that was trying to relay that you don't know what you're doing with your life, that you're taking the wrong direction, it was Cap the whole time. Turns out it was Cap. Turns out you do know what you're doing a little bit too well. And there's certain people have the wrong belief and image about you. And I think it hurts their pride that they can't admit they're wrong. Fuck them out there. Because fuck them. That's all right. All right. So next we have this romance reading. Let's see. Venus, what do you have for us? Okay. So, damn. We have the blasted tower. Mars is opposite Pluto, and there was that terrorist attack. This might not really be a romance reading, so I'm gonna freestyle what the cards are saying, what the cards are or what I'm reading with the cards. The Tower card is much needed controversy to kind of show you what's up. Beware of unwanted and unplanned pregnancies as well. So yeah, the cards are saying if you guys are looking for, some happily ever, oh God, well, we can still get it. This just looks very instant. Beware of people trying to trap you. Be careful. Oh shoot. But no, I think this also could be like hitting the jackpot in a sense. We're gonna get more, but the first underlying theme was, you know, new beginning, but this tower card just looks like getting hit unexpectedly out of nowhere. So I want to be, this doesn't have to apply to an existing partnership as much as your experience. So I'm feeling like a sudden coming onset. Um, for many of you, this could be very exciting. The tower is just speaking of the nature of it. This, for a lot of you, could be something that ends up bringing great joy to you single or you and a partner. This could be change you've been waiting for. These cards are the Hermetic. Oh, wow. The Hermetic Tarot. So let's get some context, because the main lesson we have here is the Two of Pentacles. Damn. The tarot was like, fuck all that romance shit. We going back to the thing. Listen, I told you I'll use you more. This is like a Pokemon that you traded and you have the badge for. Okay. Oh my God, I have to improvise here. The Two of Pentacles is the main lessons, infinity. It's the bag. But you know what? The Two of Pentacles, for some of you, could also be juggling multiple people. That's why I didn't even want to take it there. For those of you in existing partnerships, this isn't going to be infidelity as much as maybe having to juggle your personal life with your work life, and the Tower card having something shift to where you have to adapt so much more with this change. Okay. But this is Jupiter. So I see this as, for some of you, it's so weird because now with the Tower card here, this is something happening pretty instantly. An instant kind of, you know, referring to money. I think even when it comes into romance, it's going to involve some gifting of cash or investments. This could look like going into business with somebody or changing the way you do work that opens up so much more. Okay. Yup. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this changes everything. See, that's why I want to be careful. We have Jupiter here, and then we have Jupiter in Capricorn, right? So because we're having this with the Tower, you could get with somebody who you both go to the casino and you hit the jackpot, or maybe they make you $200,000 extra and you make them $150,000 extra. There's this theme of a jackpot, instant jackpot. The Two of Pentacles is you putting in to get out and put in and get out, buying and selling, buying and selling. But the Jupiter here as a challenge is, this is you completely leveling up your life. It's like you weren't expecting to make an extra $20 million out of nowhere right now because you took a risk, right? You weren't expecting this instant jackpot. So it completely shakes up what you're dealing with and how you juggle what you're juggling. So the main course of this is adaptation. That's why I wanted to get context, because now seeing both of these Jupiter cards, this theme of romance is directly interfacing what you do for a living and how it is you are playing with your portfolio or income, and how the boost that you're coming in through with it is shaking everything up. And that Tower card as an underlying theme is this massive expansion is happening pretty instantly. So that's why you have to be hands-on. You have to be hands-on because you have to be there with it when it happens, so you don't, you know, miss opportunities to do what you have to do. In terms of romance, this is kind of being at the right place at the right time. So this isn't anything you can plan, because this is literally for a lot of you, it's going to be a blessing in disguise. This for those of you in a relationship is coming directly through your partner too, and you with your partner. So it's very, very advantageous, very interesting. We do also have the Knight of Wands. So similar to that Nine of Pentacles, this is coming in hot. This is literally rushing itself in. It's happening instantly. Like this is all happening very fast. So this for those of you in a relationship, marriage is kind of coming into a fortune very quickly. And the Two of Pentacles makes me think it's an investment. It's directly tied into your investment, to what you're doing, to what things are changing with and for you. That's just so interesting. Mars is in Leo right now. So the past we have is the Star. Can't make this up. The Star card is talking about rejuvenation and spiritual gifts revealed through revelation, but healing. It's now, I think your dream come true on a motherfucking chariot from the sky. The influence of the Two of Pentacles is speaking of infinite abundance here. So this isn't really running out. And I think that's what's going to come as a shock to you, because I don't think many of you could see something like this happening, which is why you being in that right place at the right time, like the challenge of the Wheel of Fortune is embracing the ride of fate. Fortune can smile on you, but you never know when fortune can take away and now you're bad luck. But this is you now completely changing your fortune, where I think if you were down on your luck and things were like, boom, now it's on again. And that's really the focus on adaptation, where we do have the Six of Swords. This is sailing toward earned success, right? This is literally a ship. So for some of you, this could be connecting randomly with someone long distance, and you're closing in that distance. Like the Knight of Wands is making a beeline with all this fortune, whereas you're their fortune as well. Like Two of Pentacles is both very, mutual in a sense. The Six of Swords is now past that Five of Swords of miscommunication. This is also where we had the Ace of Swords. So there's new communication when it comes to clearing the air with somebody, especially if there was miscommunication before and it had you feeling like stuck, like where do we move forward with this? So this is very interesting, y'all. So far, this is very interesting, especially with the Star card here. This is a dream coming true. And the inspiration and optimism you're moving forward with is very grounded and stable. It's happening instantly. So the challenge is to deal with the expansion that comes with this. And the next step we have is the Nine of Swords, where almost through some cruel irony, you're breaking through this anxiety. And that's where I feel like the light of the Star really helps you break through with this expansion. It can even have you face your fears of whether you're ready to handle this level of expansion. But can I be honest with you? It's WLB's hating. This is spiritual attack. This is literally psychic mental projections that want to break you down so you don't really step into this next level. Not in the sense where we're blaming anything on anything outside of us, but just standing in the declaration of your own potency, knowing that, there's negativity being brought to you for a reason. Okay. Yeah, the video drop, the magic boom message. You're showing up as the Six of Cups, the Lord of Pleasure. So you're innocent right now. You're pure right now. This is very nostalgic relative to previous cycles where you've stepped forward. So that lets us know your mental state. If you were showing up as the Seven of the Eight of Swords, if you were showing up, less sure of yourself, I'd be like, okay, this is your depression, but you're showing up pure water. So this is psychic attack you're coming into. Now, what did we have next? The Two of Pentacles here. So this is to try and distract you, you know, to try and get you down. And this is you breaking through that dark night of the soul. And what's around you is the universe. You have the whole world next to you. All right. So this is completion. This is you not only facilitating completion, but coming into this total success. Six of Cups is also the soulmate card. So there is under the star this sense of divine counterpartship, whether with past life or not. This doesn't have to be with a specific person. This is a quality with an existing partner or someone who you both fit that archetype, right? So the guidance we have here is the Queen of Wands, looking fancy here. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, this is a very powerful woman. And it represents a bold attitude. If we're looking at guidance, it's you really just kind of being J-Lo to the bullshit. We're the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Steve, the outcome of this romance reading is bread. This is like, I'm not going to lie, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles is like Kylie Jenner just coming through with like, I'm not trying to just name drop her again, but like literally like, the star card is just someone who, whether they're conventionally famous or not, they have stacks coming through hot. Yes, just like boom. And y'all just spending money together. This is really interesting because the Nine of Swords could indicate that maybe this queen has been going through crazy psychic attack and they find peace and solace with you, right? They don't have to worry about you trying to use them for their money because you have money, you have everything. You are their everything. Now, some of you ladies watching, you're this Queen of Wands. You feel me? Like this is you moving forward renewed in your goddess era, but just rich as fuck, just so fucking rich. Like this is the outcome of this is you rich. But it's coming after overcoming this. Someone shared me this video. I want to kind of move forward. There is this concerted effort to make you believe your mind is your enemy. There's this like psychological manipulation, this psyop, to have you believe that your mind is unstable and you're going through depression. I can't say, especially with these cards, you're depressed. I think the negativity you're experiencing is fully projected at you, like very, very, very dark and deep, like a concerted collective effort to jump you vibrationally. And so you decided to just transmute that into motherfucking money. You're like, okay, you stupid bitches, you're making me get paid. You're literally just like, ha, bitch, I'm sexy and I'm paid, bitch. You're literally using the negative energy at you as money. You're converting it into money. And I think you're making people punch their fist in the air. But this is talking about turning the 2 to the 9 very instantly. It looks like since this is connected with romance, we don't have any cup cards here other than the innocence of the Six of Cups. So this is very powerful, faded shifts that are bringing you into legitimate wealth and material gain. The Knight of Wands is showing how this is clearing up in communication and happening very quickly, instantly. Okay, very, very pure, very complete. I think people are looking at you like you're a supernatural being, an entity. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. And I think that was awesome. Once again, that wasn't bad. This romance reading wasn't necessarily like, oh, you're falling in love, you're meeting your soulmate here. It really is speaking of this, you're stepping into your purpose and destiny, and it's aligning everything very powerfully. I get the sense, though, for some of you, this is attached to, like, your relationship with someone could be connected through a business you established together, or they're working their business, you're working your business, and like you work around each other's schedules, you know? This is, of course, connected to something new. So it's a new venture or a reset of what you were doing in the way you do it. We're looking remotely. This opens up space for people to travel more and to still do their work while they're connecting. Okay. So let's talk about career. This is going to be the last reading. Sabrina, I got your Venmo. Aisha, I got your Cash App. Talik, I got your Cash App. Thank you very much. This is awesome. Interesting. So let's see what we got. All right. So let's see what we got as the underlying theme for this career reading. I can't make this up. Oh my God, this is insane. We got the universe. We got God, guys. The great one of the night of time. This is totality. This is completion. I was literally going to say, okay, that was the Venus Pisces reading. This is the Saturn and Pisces reading. And we literally got Saturn. So this is talking about completion and totality. It's the ruler of Capricorn. So what Capricorn is showing us is that the underlying theme of your career and your legacy is encapsulating the totality of success, the sense of what wholeness in that field means. And this is beyond just the job title. It's tapping into everything you have completed relative to where you are on your journey path, your work, your expertise, all your accolades. And it's tapping you into this sense of accomplishment. Canonically, relative to us being in Capricorn season, but I mean, you know, Saturn being at the end of the cycle in Pisces and really claiming this power that no one else can really take from you. So yeah, that's really beautiful. Completion. The key word here is completion, and really establishing your authority on the world stage, no matter how that looks like. All right. So the main lesson we have is the 10 of, oh my God. Wow. Holy shit. You would think this would be for the romance reading. The 10 of Cups, guys, is your fucking dream job. The main lesson of this career reading is you're establishing your dream vocation. For some of you, that's not even working. For some of you, it's like, oh, you don't even need to work really. You may have completely automated your business, or you may have finished. This could be retirement for some of you. This is a peak emotional climax. So in a career reading, it's working your dream job. It's doing something you absolutely love. It's having the freedom to be with your family and people who you like. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this is retirement. This is early retirement for some of you. And that's because of the world. I think some of you may not have realized that previous work you've done over the past 10 years has actually set you for life. And that's what Capricorn season is going to kind of really make sure you're clear. Literally, the whole theme of this season, when it comes to career, is coming into the completion of everything you succeeded in and establishing the work of your dreams. But 10 is completion. So there's no more work. This is you literally enjoying everything you have completed and succeeded with. Okay. And the challenge of this is the 8 of Swords, getting out your head And stop letting small-minded people diminish your success. Stop letting those who don't even have close to the authority in what you do make it seem like you haven't done enough. Okay? Because a huge theme of the 10 of Cups is quite literally gratitude. But it's hard to be grateful if you have all these small minds in your ears like, oh, it's supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look like that. Oh, you do this. Oh, you do that. And you feeling stuck through that won't allow you to enjoy your treasures. This, once again, is concerted. It's letting your mind get in the way. So you don't want to let your mind get in the way. And the challenge of this is because of this bliss and this is perfected success. You have perfected the game. Because you've done that, you're going to change the way you're thinking about things. And what is this? This is that Jupiter Gemini that's uplifting you out of old thinking patterns. The foundation of this is the Six of Swords. Look at that. Lord of earned success. You have earned this. And this is, as Mercury goes into Aquarius, putting you in the position to problem solve, clear up miscommunication, and counter so much of the negative self-talk. But I'm telling you, this Eight of Swords is not self-talk. It's being processed through your brain, but these are thinking patterns that are being asserted and projected towards you. And you're going to put it in its place or destroy it. Now, we do have the Chariot. The past themes have been very consistent. We had the Star in the past, the Eight of Wands, the Chariot. Eight of Wands, Star, and Chariot is literally talking about love interests, desires, and crushes you've put on a pedestal that have put you on a pedestal too. You're coming into the realization that the direction you've gone into is quickly moving things in your favor. So when we see the 10 of Cups in the Chariot, you've accomplished victory that an Olympic gold medalist would be proud to accomplish, right? So let's say for you, you created Facebook. You created a social media network that you realize is going to net you billions over the next 20 years. But you're around like elderly people who've never been on the internet before. They're like, oh, get off the computer. Like, you're not doing anything with your life. Like, you're, as much as you try and help them understand, they don't have the capacity to really get these they don't get it. They don't know that they're talking to one of the most important people in this context, right? That's you right now. You're breaking out. Like, a lot of what some of y'all are pioneering, most people don't even know is possible and exists. Like, you broke the mold through that. All right. And this is going to really establish the right decisions you've made. We literally have the Empress. So this is reigning abundance. This is the beauty that comes with your integrity. And it's going to smooth, polish, and glossen over a lot of the path you've paved, so it will reflect your expertise and, as we've mentioned, perfected success. The Empress that's crowning this reading allows you to really experience the luxury and richness of this success and wealth you're establishing. So I like that the Eight of Swords is really the challenge here, because it's going to really end, a whole lot of what you doubted or what doubt you allowed in your space. We have the Princess of Cups moving forward, which is not only speaking of new feelings and new abilities and gifts, but with the 10 of Cups, imagine if you just achieved your dream job in light of people making you believe that, imagine someone talking to you in a way where it's like, you need to do this to be successful, but they don't even realize you just achieved one of the greatest successes, personally and independently. So the Princess of Cups is how you initially feel after that. Like, wow, is this a dream? Pinch me, right? I think also because of the influence of the cups, there's not this concerted effort of working hard as much as enjoying what you've worked for. And that doesn't mean you won't be working hard, but this is literally you celebrating your success. The Princess of Cups could even be, with that Ace of Cups, new ways to feel about what you're working towards. But we are getting creative and we are getting bubbly. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the patience. Now, because the Seven of Pentacles is coming with the Chariot, this is literally speaking of something that you have worked long and hard towards. This is something you've been investing towards maybe near your whole life. And you took the action to finally succeed through it. The Chariot, when connected with the Seven of Pentacles, is victory that was long persisted in. Victory that you really took your time to accomplish. And we have the Princess of Pentacles. So you fully reinvented yourself. In other words, don't be mad. You're brand new now. You're brand new. You're brand new. For reasons undisclosed, you are brand new. The universe is like, I don't care if you feel like that's not humble or whatever. You're brand new now. Because it's seeing and hearing things you may not be seeing and hearing. And you brand new now. Like I'm not saying you're unrecognizable. I'm saying I don't know you. We went to school. I don't know who are you? Like, bye, you brand new now. It is what it is. Just get used to that. Get used to that. Some of you won't get to use that. You have to get used to that. You're completely brand new. But I just met you like 2 months ago. Who are you? Excuse me. What are we talking about? So we have the Hangman. This is going to require full-on surrender. Because I think some of you believe that you have to do something to be successful. Not remembering that you are success. You are successful. And you're going to be, that's the Eight of Swords. Like, oh, that's just spiritual woo-woo, mumbo jumbo. Like, you have to make up something of yourself and go out of this world if that's what you decide. But the Hangman is going to literally force you to surrender to what you've already done and not get caught in this hamster wheel and feel like you need to do more and make more as if you haven't already done everything you've done. And not to let the small minds around you who will never be on your fucking level doing what you do tell you how you do what you do. That's not how that shit works. That's not how that works, like, at all. They wouldn't even let that happen to them. So the Hangman is you fully surrendering to that. Fully surrendering to the need to do anything, literally, because you are completing what you've done. You're going to take the action you have planned to take, but this is you literally coming into this completion. All right. And the outcome we have here is the Queen of Wands again, success in business, sitting on the throne, emerging forward victorious and dramatic as a mug, just like popular with massive swag. And the Hangman, as you surrender, is going to transform your personality around what it is you're stepping into. So with the Princess of Cups and the Queen of Wands, this combination speaks towards a soulmate. And this is once again linked career romance. It could be a platonic soulmate that you connect with very jovially. This could be an aspect of you that's emerging forward so much more, fun and popular. Like, you feel new about yourself. But yeah, that Hangman is very interesting because it's a situation. It's moving forward with somebody or something you literally couldn't, but now forces out of your control have occurred that made it to where you can. So if you were in a position, there would be nothing you can do. You would literally just have to let go and let it happen. So that's dope. That's a wrap. That was beautiful. I'm gonna pull a couple bonus cards and then we can go into the live readings. But yeah, the Hermetic deck, thank you. Capricorn season has showed out. We know that this true to the season is gonna be very serious, you know. This is really dope. All three reads link to each other seamlessly. I 100% agree. I think what it's going to piss certain people off is how unconventional what you do is and how easily you really make a living with it. It's going to really go against conventionally what work means to people. And you're going to really transform that whole perception that you even need to work. It's going to change the definition of what work is, not as just labor, as to something that's full more in your control, that you have authority of, instead of, you know, not that you can't have an employer at all, but it's going to change the way you kind of relate with that. Like in the case of working remotely, where now your employer has so much more faith into you having your stuff together and doing a good job. Granting you so much more freedom. The universe pays my salary, I think, is a beautiful, 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 you know, analogy. Okay. But just be careful about that evil, wicked energy that isn't around you, but, you know, wants in, and just making sure you don't let it. Source is my employer. Okay. So we do have the Lover's card. Sex is knocking on the door, but we also see, you know, this fusion of your passions and really getting in your heart. We have the Star card, another bonus card. So there is this continued theme of connecting with your twin flame. But I want to say more like, you know, having a very miraculous recognition with the one, right? With a partner. And I feel like it might be less about who it is and more so just the experience. Just having a really rock awesome time with somebody. Okay. Hilarious. Oh. What else? Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion. So definitely set your sights focused on what you're ready to bring into this world. All right. We'll do one more call with Two of Pentacles again. So yeah, this theme of just being a lot more in control and shaping things the way you want it, literally, is what we're stepping into. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, let me do one more. Yeah, this came out heavy. The Two of Cups just fell out, Lord of Love. So there could be like a deeper commitment, a deeper bond with someone in particular, or who you're already existing with. So we're gonna do General, Roro, Career, and let's throw in the Destiny. Surrender, Lord of the Mighty Waters. This is Neptune. So definitely surrender. Don't try and control what you can't control, because the Hangman is saying that certain things that look impossible now are not going to be impossible by the end of the season. Like certain things you couldn't have expected to happen will kind of shift, that will put you in a position to do so. So generally, we do have the 10 of, oh my God. Look, this was the general card for Capricorn is wealth. Are you ready to step into this next era of wealth? Are you ready to step into passive income, generational wealth, inheritances, setting inheritances, like This is the culmination of this. It's not coming out of nowhere. It's the final card of the deck. So that's the general right here, right? And for romance, we do have the Six of Pentacles, Lord of Material Success. Capricorn said more bands. The Six of Pentacles is now balancing inequalities, being in a position where, you know, if someone makes a lot more money or not, you both balance what each other lacks. And this is talking about financial flow and philanthropy as well. So I think this is a much more mature romance card to game, because it's going to really seek to open up greater success attached to this wealth and to balance what, you know, others may lack in the equation. For career, we have the Three of Swords. And it's so interesting because this is going to cut off what no longer applies for you in career and expose people who are engaging with you dishonestly in career, where certain people who may not gain or the manipulation they wanted will show their colors. And the destiny card we have is the Magician. So destiny as the Magician is you have the ability to change your fate and destiny. If you don't like the situation you're in, use your magic abilities to claim that they change. If you want to achieve success in all these areas, claim it right now. This is saying that you have everything, all the materials, all the abilities to do this. You are the Lord of your own destiny. I think this is just such a power. And once you claim it, you have to surrender to it. You can't necessarily be trying to, doubt your own word, because that weakens your magical intention. So, you are ready to claim more of this success than you already have. And I think that's beautiful, because no one's going to stop you from coming into this wealth but you. And all you have to do, abracadabra, is just say so. We are financially independent. We are wealthy, and we are fully liberated. We are infinity heirs. We have unlimited bands. And so it is. That's it. That's it. Domain expansion, unlimited bands. Boom. Boom. We did it. All right. So for those of you who would like, thank you, David. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. For those of you who would like a live reading, you are more than welcome to join the queue. It's not necessary. Of course, if you resonate with someone who I'm reading, you can claim that reading for yourself as well. So we're going to start with what's up, Ariel? Okay. So let's see what we got. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are on your way out, I'm very honored I could do this reading. I'll keep this tarot report public on YouTube until the end of the weekend. All right, and then I'll make it exclusive again. You can catch us next week for the pick a card reading, which I think is going to be really fun, guys. It's going to be really fun. She used the Dragon Ball deck. I'm feeling like using the Dragon Ball Z deck. So, Ariel, the underlying theme we have with the King of Pentacles is this pimp sugar daddy. But I see this as you moving like a boss. This is you making literal boss moves. And you can reflect that in other such bosses who you attract into your life, who you're working with, in the way that people kind of conduct business with you. We do have the Eight of Swords, and we have this paired with the Knight of Wands. So it's you moving and being creative to walk out of doubt. The Knight of Wands is blessing you with creative inspiration to overcome creative blocks. And maybe in shifting your space and moving around, this is through these boss moves going to revive so much more passion in what you do and how you do. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is the consistent work you're doing. So it's like in really applying this focus you're currently doing to maintain this consistency of work, it's going to really break you through these previous doubts that were probably programmed by other people, and trying to tell you who you are. And it's going to really maintain the quality and consistency of these boss moves. So this is literally you rushing to make a lot of money, and in doing so, you're really letting go of limiting beliefs that may have existed before. All right, so next we have Valentina or Sabrina. Okay. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is definitely speaking of emotional contemplation and sorting through your emotions relative to how things around you are shifting. Especially if you what used to excite you doesn't excite you anymore. So this is you getting inspired by just sitting with your emotions, and it can feel stagnant, but it's preparing to renew you. Now we do have the Moon and the Hermit. These are both of my birth cards. And now this works really well with the Four of Cups. It's engaging in this supernatural sense of utilizing your imagination to perceive physical phenomena, like in their link. But the Hermit card is entirely inducing yourself and immersing yourself in your imagination. It's supernatural magic mastery. It's bridging heaven and earth, right? Pisces and Virgo, but it's like Doctor Strange. So this is fully gaining the mastery that comes from mastering yourself and understanding yourself. But the moon now applies this towards your psychic abilities and how your dreams and subconscious communication towards yourself, you have mastered how to make sense of. So you see through illusions, you see how things aren't as they seem, and it's very, very, very unique. This is where this is going to not only change how you feel, but what do we have under this? The Chariot, under the King of Pentacles with the boss moves again. So this is going to really redirect how you move forward, because the time you've taken to fully immerse yourself within is now unlocked, like the most on point version of yourself. And it's like you've been in a hyperbolic time chamber, and you really got it like that more than ever. Okay. Once again, the Moon and the Hermit to me is very revealing and very significant, because to see both of those together like that really speaks of how you've mastered your imagination. Like, you look like a freaking badass. I'm really picking up Doctor Strange vibes, where you're guarding that realm from people who aren't even perceiving it. And it really represents your relationship with your own subconscious. I think next we have Allie. No, Aisha, Ancient Rose. Let's get it. Let's get it. Wow. Ancient Rose. This is insane. These three cards just dropped, and I was going to pull three cards for you. This is how psychic. Your spirit just literally pushed my deck, and three cards pulled up. They're like, this is for her. I was like, damn, is this how Aries gets down? Why we got all this money? Mind you, this is the goddess who broke me off some bread. You know what I'm saying? Like I was her hoe. Like, yeah, go and get you a pedicure, peace dealer. Go and get you a massage. I'm like, damn, thank you. That's what's up. All right, so we see you just still getting money. Look at you, Nine of Pentacles, just flossing and flexing, just mad dough and abundance. Literally, the Lord, why did these three cards just fall out just magically like that? And the Two of Pentacles is you just every day I'm hustling, and you work hard and you play hard. This is literally work hard, play hard. This is literally you just working hard, play hard. Your coins are you're running People running you your coins. This is gangster. This is pretty gangster. We have the King of Wands, Leo rising. You just chilling, just all I do is just be fly every day. Like, I just wear amazing stuff. I'm so fucking rich. I just got it all locked. Like, I see you, ancient rose. Damn. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie. This is literally the interface to just work and play. Like, all you do is just make large amounts of money and then just enjoy abundance. And you have made the perfect balance. You say it regally. Damn. So that's really the Two of Pentacles, is you just maintaining more income streams and maintaining that balance. But it's fun for you. The key is it's not even work. It's just fun. Like, you really just master it. Jesus. All right, Talit, Bliss Energy. Woo, that was fun. Run me more fat. Yes. Waiting on my jet. I love it. I love that. Okay, that was awesome. That was freaking awesome. Wow, this card flew out for me. I don't always like to do the card flying out stuff, but Bliss Energy, this card flew out for you. The Ace of Cups, spiritual awakening, new feelings. Okay. This is renewing a brand new love for you. You know, it's opening up new feelings, and this is coming with the Foolish Man. So this is brand new. It's love that you've never seen expressed like this. And it's also you're stepping into a new way to really fall in love with yourself and feel yourself, you know, and it's awakening, I think, a new dimension of yourself as well. So this could be love from someone that's completely different from the type you're used to. And it doesn't even have to be romantic love. Like, this could just be a brand new feeling. This is definitely new love. This is definitely new love. Okay, I love how it flew out. The way it flew out is just gonna be like very like sudden. It's literally out of thin air, you know. It's not like you were looking for it. It just happened, and it's quick. So it's happening right now. So Mashika, Queen Mashika, let's go. Oh, see, not trying to be that guy. The Lord of earned success, problem solving, and justice, especially if you work in the legal field. So that's pretty dope. It's coming more. I know. I was looking at the ash. You caught me at a wrong time. I didn't use lotion. I was like, damn, I forgot to use it. I didn't know it was there. No, we good. I appreciate you though. It's cool. So yeah. You're sailing more towards victory and a W. Okay. And we do have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is, as you're coming into this greater, you know, success, problem solving. The Six of Swords is more mentally, you're distancing yourself from what maybe was distracting, but it's generally a positive card. So with the Three of Wands, this is you making necessary plans moving forward. And interestingly enough, we have the Four of Swords and the Devil. So the Four of Swords and the Devil, while on one hand can represent no strings attached sex or one night stands, this is really you calming down the BS. Like, you're not your BS either. Like, this is you resting and gaining mental restoration through all these temptations, all this material pressure to perform, succeed. It's having you let go of what chains you. So we can say this is like being born again, right? This a lot of what the swords we're pulling up here is geared towards clearing what may have chained or blocked your mind, This could speak towards very negative people around you that you're finally putting to rest, and things being put to rest around you in that stuff. Used to, but I have 2 lawsuits in place. So it's good to know, because with the justice card, and Stacey, no, it's not too late. You're definitely straight. With the justice card, it's really speaking, I would say, more into those lawsuits working out for you. But those things that kind of chain you relative to those judgments, you're going to be able to really rest off of it. I think it's going to release that, and that's going to open up more of what plans you can make and do. All right, what's up, Luna? So yeah, Stacey, let's see what we got for you. So the Princess of Wands as an underlying theme does speak towards, exciting news, maybe like shining new opportunities. It's like getting excited for going to an amusement park or for things kind of going your way. And we do have the 6 of Cups, this Lord of Pleasure. So there's this innocence, this transformation. It's actually very strong. And we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, this is talking about new treatment, or like something very enjoyable. Like the Ace of Wands is what catches it off guard. And that's where with the Princess of Wands, you're looking at this new opportunity, very hopeful, and it's very exciting. It's like, okay, things are opening up and feeling good. It's literally sparking new pleasure. It's like sparking feeling more fun. And I like that whole theme and quality of the newness of it, which I think adds a lot to it as well. The Hermit could also really be, breaking through that sense of any isolation that was there too, but or kind of the work that was done within. But I really like this. The Princess of Wands is looking at it with very youthful eyes, and with the 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands, it's active, meaning, this is something that's sparking right now, and it is going to really push forward more excitingly. And I would say even stably. David Friedberg, let's go. Appreciate you. So the underlying theme we have is the 8 of Cups, which is ironically Saturn in Pisces, where Saturn in Pisces is right now. Oh, no, absolutely. No problem. No problem. The Saturn in Pisces is, I feel, a job well done. It's you walking away from previous emotional investments. And this could really either be something you wanted to work and you're just kind of moving on from it, or what I feel, something you've poured in your effort towards, and now you feel it's time for you to walk away because you finished. It's like now you can step into the 9, which is satisfaction, and it's that feeling of ending a cycle. So we do have the 6 of Swords, which is, earned success, which literally I feel is what I just said. It's like you've put the work in and now you feel you're done and you've earned the success. You're reflecting from previous issues and it's moving forward with that problem solving. Mercury's going to be in Aquarius, shortly with that too. We have the 3 of Wands, which is pushing you forward towards what direction you want to move newly in. What kind of new plans do that look like? Through the emotional contemplation of the 4 of Cups, we have the Star and the Emperor. So it's almost like you're stepping into a much more superstar version of yourself. It's coming into this greater stability, but now with the inspiration of your dreams and you sitting in the comfort of that, hence the blended pleasure. It's like you're able to really work on what you want, but indulge in what you love. And it's readjusting how you feel about what you were previously doing. Because the 8 of Cups is what you've walked away from. And now maybe things that you may have felt reserved about, you're opening up about, But the Star and the Emperor is just having you step into this next era so much more recognized and so much more in your authority. Like this is somewhat of authority, but with this recognition and just influence and inspiration. Okay. So I kind of like that period beforehand where you're just kind of sorting through how you feel and then it clicks on. And this is all off the decision to really go on this quest within, whether to find yourself deeper or rather to move on from what it is you've already kind of earned. And once again, all this is coming from success that you've earned. So yeah, it's just going to have you move forward more resolute and more sure of yourself because you've already done the work. All right. So yeah, y'all, that's where we're. Ooh, Lady Luna, I got you. Hoping for a level up. How do I move so that I can start getting all my dreams? So Luna, please check out the ultimate manifestation playlist that you can see on my YouTube. I have the link down below. Do I have it there? Yep. I want you to look at that because what many people may be thinking, or one thing you asked is, of course, how do I move so that I can get started on my dreams, right? That is 100% defined by you. And with this playlist or a couple of videos, you can literally decide what the end state of that looks like. The first thing you need to do to start is to decide what you have already achieved. And this is where a lot of these things can just sound like all manifestation, spiritual, spiritual, whatever. But like you're going to come into quite literally near instantaneous results and experience, especially doing this in Cap through Pisces season. So that's the most important thing, recognizing that you're the one who's going to really decide what this looks like and how once you make that decision, the steps will unveil themselves to you and you won't really need to know what to do. Okay. And now the underlying theme that we have here is the death card. So you're actively ending not only everything that got you up to this point so you can transform into this next level, but this is that deep scale. You're leveling up on such a deep scale. You're transforming through, I almost want to say, dying to everything that doesn't apply to this unrecognizable transformation. Especially since you said you had heavy struggle, this is that process of you kind of transforming through that. And we do have the Eight of Pentacles. So you are doing the good work. If you're looking for work, this is literal employment here. But this is you, whatever work you're doing, you just want to keep doing it. This consistency is what's going to assist as the grounding for your level up. All right. So this is very significant. And then we have the Hermit. This is the second Virgo card. So this is the deep level of consistency of work you're doing and the work within you're doing. All that mastery is not for nothing. And it's continuing to gain more expertise as you reinvent yourself. So Page of Pentacles is saying the best thing you can do towards your goals as you're deciding what that is to go back to the basics, reinvent the way you're taking care of your health, and to do the initial research on what are the concrete things, like if you want to perhaps get into drop shipping, you know that, okay, what are the first, websites and stuff that I need, or what kind of flyers do I need to pass out, in my local town, to just kind of begin to do that. Because this is saying whatever consistent work you're already doing is going to be the practical foundation so that you can begin to make investments towards what your dreams are. And so I really like that because it's giving a very practical, it's giving a practical direction, but this is all based off of transforming everything. So even if it doesn't feel like that, that's really the authority you're also going to step into and through too. So that was very solid. That was very real. And I think that's awesome. So Ali Angel, let's see what we got for you. Ali Angel. No problem. So Ali, we have the Six of Wands. This is like that when it dropped. It went #1 for weeks. Lord of Victory. So the underlying theme is you moving forward victorious. That's it. Like gaining a lot of popularity relative to what you've put out. And this is definitely going to require leadership on your part to push things forward as you really accept this brilliance. Now, the cool thing is we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is going to be done reliably and responsibly. There's a consistency that's going to have you actually practically move forward this. So it's not like you just put it out and nothing happens after. And then we do have the Moon card. So the Moon card is in applying this consistency, this analytical nature allows you to explore the subjective realm of your imagination, dreams, and beliefs. So this is going to have you conquer this yin realm of imagination and through an analytical approach, master psychic abilities. Okay. The Moon card element here is an intimate forage into how you are perceiving that which is beyond the physical and, seeing that things are more than they seem. And we have the Hierophant. So this is like formal curriculum based around metaphysical principles, like a Harry Potter school, Hogwarts, right? Or break bills. And it's kind of gaining a lot of wisdom relative to this metaphysical science, which, I mean, even in looking at your Avi, it's going to break down in a practical way how to come into more consistency and utility with this, which is why I split the deck and there's literally the Hermit. This is like Hermetics and ancient science. So, and the Emperor. So it's like you're building around this authority and expertise relative to how it is you gain victory through your own unique and personal magic system that is almost like literally magic science. Okay, you got it down to a magic science. So I really like that. It's taking the subjective and wrapping around an objective, consistent system through with which you follow very properly. Okay, and I think you create. So I think that's everything. Oh, no. Okay, Elisha. Let's go. And Clarice. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice. Woo. So, Elisha, underlying theme we have for you is the Last Judgment, unsurprisingly. Which I think is speaking towards awakening, just massive, ridiculous awakening, awakening others around you. And I think coming into a much more extreme look into how your life purpose has shifted in understanding. And I think with your collective awareness, knowing what's going to happen with the collective moving forward. So we do have the Six of Cups soulmate card, but the Lord of Pleasure. And awakening a deeper era of self-earned pleasure that you masterfully create, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, that I think was a long time coming. It's delayed pleasure I'm picking up that you deferred and now you're coming into. I think it's something that you might have not even sacrificed, but put on to later. And now it's paying off. All right. Not surprising. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups, which is now unexpectedly shifting your feelings around it. leading into the Magician. You just kind of utilizing your supernatural powers and using it for justice. So the Magician, I instantly saw you moving stuff with your mind, but I feel like there's this satisfaction of how you feel because you are able to break through how you use your own aura and energy in a way that I think opens up a new frontier for you. And it's like this deeper awakening kind of shifts more purpose into why it is you've been mastering these abilities, you know? That's really where we're kind of like shifting the feeling, because some of what is being done is going to be seen as pseudo, but their satisfaction is, oh, I'm literally proving real what people think is fake. And so it's this sense of comfort that adds more conviction towards this magic you're doing and how much more important it is that you're out here living the impossible, literally. All right. So next we have Chef Clarice. Let's go. Beautiful. Let's do it. Yeah. So we have the Knight of Wands, lightning fast. Bonus is the Four of Cups again, and the Ace of Wands. So this could be a new opportunity that you may have had to sit on, because it's like it kind of changed how you feel about things. Like certain things you were kind of stagnant about, now they're heating up because it's like, oh, we can move forward on this now. So the Knight of Wands is very huge creative inspiration, breaking through blockages. You know what I mean? And this is going to be very fun, especially with the Princess of Swords, which is navigating through gossip and communicating about things in a new way, because you're coming into information in new ways from new people. And we have this with the Three of Swords. So this could be through a friend. This could be learning about gaining the last puzzle piece from a friend who they didn't know gave you the last puzzle piece. But I think also changing the way you communicate with people too. I'm seeing like texting. Oh, we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is also going to speak towards serendipitous events, perfected work, celebration. And I do want to pull a couple more bonus cards for you. We do have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, which is increasing efficiency of work, because now you're outsourcing elements of your work, or you're working with other people who add to your business or your work. So strengthen connection with your community. But this to me looks like talking to your friends in a new way, like talking in code, coming into a much more wittier way of expressing yourself, and kind of coming into more abundance through that as well, which now infers success in other fields, because it if anything frees up your time to do more of what you want to do, which I think you've already accomplished. So it's just you really enjoying more. All right, y'all. I think that looks like that's it. You guys stay blessed as always. And I will catch you possibly tomorrow for the Cosmic Energy Tune-Up. We'll see. And until next time, peace.